eOnzErG, and here we go. Alright, really hoping there's no lag of any kind. Of course, ZvZ, quite a delicate matchup. Possibly more so than any other matchup except maybe ZVT, where you also rely very heavily on the Muta Micro. But in any case, spawning here at the top left position as the red Zerg, we do have IFU eOnzErG.
Then spawning in the bottom left position, we do have IFU's Trutacz.
Alright, very nice.
Oh, I actually forgot they were both teammates now as well, so...
Oh yeah. That's a good point. Trutacz, of course, somewhat recently leaving NetWars to join Team IFU. It's actually quite interesting because this morning, during the ZvZ Global Cup, there was just an insane amount of team kills. So the first round was SPX versus Lancer, and then the winner had to face eOnzErG. So it was just like IFU team kills in that branch. And then lower in the bracket, in the first round, it was SK Bonith versus SK Terror. So I was like, huh, this is some interesting seeding going on in this bracket.
I also saw some weird things going on about team names in Gambit's Cup, but I don't know the full details of that, but that seemed a bit weird.
Oh yeah.
Looks like there was a bit of drama in the TL thread.
The classic.
It wouldn't be a gaming tournament without some kind of drama. I mean, let's be honest, any tournament ever, actually, to be fair.
I mean, that's why we're here, right? The game is only half of it, but everybody's really here for the drama.
Yeah, it's like I saw people in your chat on Friday say I came for the game, but I stayed for the drama.
And now everybody comes for the drama, and they're basically just waiting.
Yeah,
until that happens.
They're not even watching the games anymore. They've just got it in the background, and then they hear the word drama, and they like suddenly turn their head to look at their other screen, like, oh my god, what happened? But we see the 12 hatch come up for eOnzErG and the 12 pool, or at least overpool for Trutacz.
Yeah, it seems to me that when you play a best of series, the highest chance of a 12 hatch is in the first game, at least from eOnzErG, from what I've seen. Hopefully eOnzErG's not mad at me for revealing his strats. Although these are all from casted games, so I guess it's...
yeah, and I think we've also revealed that before, because there was a point in time where eOnzErG and Trutacz, in the first game of any like ZvZ best of 3 or 5, they would always go 12 hatch.
Yeah.
It's only recently that Trutacz has really started changing that, and especially against eOnzErG, that could be purely on the basis that he knows that eOnzErG is probably going to go 12 hatch. So this could be a little bit of counterplay coming out from him early on.
Yep, should be interesting to see what he does with that. Now, unfortunately for Trutacz, he is going to get scouted first by this Overlord. And the Overlord is going to see the lanes coming out. He should be okay here. You can see with the pool finished. I'm also interested to see, by the way, if this pathing thing comes into play, because eOnzErG, again, if he rallies his main hatchery down towards Trutacz for some kind of crazy Ling attack, that could be an issue, but I'd imagine he'll be the defensive play here, so probably should be fine for the time being.
Yeah, looks like Trutacz has built up to 8 Lings now, using 1 Ling to scout, pretty good, not sending all of his Lings to try and be aggressive. And eOnzErG, in response, is just going to build a creep colony and create a semi-wall here with a sunken.
Yep, he knows he should have the drone advantage. It's like 9, 10, 13 drones in total versus 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, he's actually got a really big drone advantage too, although an extra drone being made now for Trutacz. So I think it's like a 2 drone advantage at the moment as they both hit 18 supply.
Yep, looks like eOnzErG, showing his experience, really does keep the Lings actually behind the sunken to maybe bait the Lings into attacking the sunken so he can get the surround. Trutacz does not take the bait. But eOnzErG, of course, as she said, did overlord his opponent, so the overlorded Trutacz is going to find it a little bit harder to be sneaky.
Yep, he's going to have to chill out at his natural here and just wait for the Spire to come up. We can see the Spire is just now starting for Trutacz, but look at this. eOnzErG, despite having the later pool and gas, obviously, does get his Spire even marginally faster than Trutacz. Trutacz investing in the early Ling speed, and eOnzErG able to skip the early Ling speed because he, of course, is being completely defensive with the Sunken and the Lings. Now, he will have seen the Link out here with the Overlord, so he will be making Lings to match. Is even potentially going to block, do like the Evolution Chamber morph and then cancel to block the Sunken if he sees the Zerglings attacking. He, of course, does have this Overlord slightly out from his natural to give him a second of warning here.
Yeah, there's so many Lings out on the middle of the map though for Trutacz. Like this is pretty crazy. He's going to be delaying, especially his drone count as well, leading forward. Now eOnzErG, I believe they actually may be getting close to even on drones now, which is kind of crazy given the fact that eOnzErG did get that earlier second base.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Looks like, oh, Ling's poking back again. I wonder if so, like, you know when these Lings, like, part of the Lings run past this Overlord, does eOnzErG actually kind of count and keep track of how many Lings are on the field? Because these 5 Lings are still hiding. They're still looking for a place. They're kind of hiding in between Overlords. In the meantime, Trutacz is trying to run his Overlord away from eOnzErG's base. eOnzErG kind of keeping pace so he can see it when the mutas come out and hunt it down. But a lot of Lings are now coming out here for Eon. He had to move that front Overlord away from Trutacz's base a little bit because the mutas were going to come out shortly. And here we go. There is the blocking Evo Chamber. And look at how tight that choke is. No possible way for Trutacz to break through there, especially with the mutas out in the field. And you can see now he's going to go hunt down that Overlord that he was tracking.
The only thing is, though, Trutacz now has his own Scourge out, and he's actually going to hunt down these Mutalists. Now, eOnzErG has pretty decent Muta micro, but is he going to notice the Scourge? They could get connection. Oh, takes out first Mutalist for free. Well, I think for free, but that's a lot of Scourge. 2 Mutas now down.
Wow.
4 Mutas down. Great move by Trutacz.
That was insanely cost efficient there. Pretty much, I think everything connected perfectly there. Ran down all those mutas down to just a single muta left. However, it cost him all of his Zerglings, and he's got no Sunken Colony kicks. He could actually die to the Zergling muta combo counter, although the mutas are actually getting stuck on on an Overlord, which means they're not actually hitting at the same time as the Zerglings. They should be hitting at the same time.
The trouble is, what is eOnzErG, or what is Trutacz even going to do about the Lings in his base? It's going to take so long for all of these Mutalists to deal with it, and some Scourge actually coming out for eOnzErG. Looks like one of them gets micro down, 2 of them gets micro down, but at least 3 or 4 drones have died in this exchange.
Oh man, and the hatchery is under attack as well. It's going to be close. Can he save the hatchery? He's actually not going to go for it. He's splitting off into the main base. He killed a couple of drones already. Now he's got 6 Lings running down here into the main. There is the drone stack. 1 more drone, 2 more drones falling. It looks like 3 more no, actually I think it's only the 2 drones there. 2 of them highly damaged.
Yeah, you would have to give, even though the fact he's lost a lot of his Mutalists already, I think you would have to give the advantage to eOnzErG, at least for the time being. He's 6 supply ahead. But what is he going to do about the 7 Mutalists that are coming across the map now from Trutacz? eOnzErG, of course, with 7 as well of his own, actually now getting his 8th, so I guess the defense advantage will go to him.
Oh man, it's even numbers, but Eon's mutas are a little bit more damaged, and he's lost 2 drones from this exchange as well. Here we go, he does have defender's advantage. Some of the bounce will bounce on his other units as well. He could actually lose a drone to the Glaveworm bounce, but here we go, 6 mutas left. How many mutas left for each place? It looks like eOnzErG is barely going to win. He's going to lose another 2 drones though from the Glaveworm bounce, but that bounce is what allows eOnzErG to actually win in the air because his mutas are taking less damage. 2 Lings also running into the main base, but they are going to get blocked by a Sunken Colony. Meanwhile, a lot of Scourge connecting in the middle of the map.
That was so many Scourge. eOnzErG just lost 5 of his Mutalists there, I think, or around about 4 or 5 even. That was an incredible exchange once again for Trutacz, and eOnzErG only actually has 8 drones in total. He's kept all 6 of them on gas until just now, but he has no minerals, because he's only got 2 drones on minerals at that point.
Oh man, but Trutacz also has quite a few drones here. It looks like 8 himself actually, although I think I missed one in the gas, so it might be 9 drones here. But either way, it looks like eOnzErG now coming in again. He's got the inside track. Trutacz's mutas were actually running really far to the top right to avoid Eon's Scourge. And here we go, more Lings coming out for Trutacz as well. It looks like Eon's just going to ignore these. What is he doing? He's going to try and micro down against these Scourge. What an intense ZvZ game this is, and it looks like, oh man, he gets a connection, he stops moving. Again. Oh, wait. And the Link counterattack.
Yeah, Trutacz trying with the Link counterattack. I'm not sure it's going to be able to do too much, but really good control there by Trutacz, and once again, eOnzErG just trying to take down as many drones as he can with the Mutalisk. It looks like... Where are the Mutalisks from Trutacz?
They're in Eon's main. They're microing against Scourge. It looks like some cloning here, but not quite correct. And both players basically going for the kill here. Both players going for a base trade type scenario. It looks like since there's such a small number of mutas, the Scourge are actually being much more effective. Trutacz down to 11 supply, but his Lings are actually taking down the main base. eOnzErG microing down the last Scourge. How much damage can Trutach's Lings do? He's got to kill all the drones if he wants to win this game. You can see a 10 supply lead now for eOnzErG, and now the Mutalisks are coming in. Wait a minute, all of eOnzErG's supply is in drones. He has no fighting units, but here come the Scourge. Where are the connections? The first connection is there, but look at all the dead drones. It's 14 supply to 10 right now. I have no idea who's gonna win.
This is like a crazy base race right now. It looks like eOnzErG does actually have the 2 Scourge, 4 Scourge now in Trutach's base, but it's not going to matter because Trutacz does not have the money to build any units. Another drone's going to go down. Only one heavily damaged drone does remain for eOnzErG. If he doesn't mine the next set of minerals, he cannot build another drone. But it looks like Trutacz won't be able to capitalize.
I think I think Trutacz actually attacked his own Zergling there. While he was chasing that drone around. There were 4 Lings, and then they just killed one of their own. But those 2 mutas and the 2 Lings are trying to protect this one little drone from everything, though more Scourge are coming in.
Oh, I think these Mutalisks are going to go down. That one drone survives, though. That's the little drone that could. He is not going down.
And eOnzErG countering with 1 Mutalisk. He's killing the last drones of Trutacz. Trutacz now has... no, he's got 1 drone mining at the natural as well. It's 7 supply to 5 supply right now. What the heck is going on, Kicks? Guys, it's 4 supply. Trutacz is back to the starting supply value of the game. Trutacz is back to 4 supply against 7 supply.
Wait, this is really clever. He sent some Lings for a counterattack, which means the Mutalisks actually have to go back and defend. And this allows Trutacz to start mining again.
There's 3 Scourge in the air, but because this is sunken here, eOnzErG actually can't kill it with ground. Oh boy.
Oh no, Trutacz does not get the best engagement there. 5 Lings now, 4 eOnzErG going to push back the 3 of Trutacz. And that Mutalisk, I think, is going to kill the last 2 remaining drones. Sayle. Trutacz has enough for 1 more drone.
Scourge! Scourge are here! Oh!
Nice Scourge trades, though.
He's gonna counter though. Can he snipe the last drone? He's at 2 supply and he's not GGing. He's going for the last drone. The last drone. Dead 12 HP. The micro.
Oh.
The micro.
Oh man. Well, that was like 2
GG.
supply, I think. GG. What a crazy game.
Holy moly, that game.
Wait, they both had the same average APM, 341. As crazy as that in this next map, which will be Gold Rush. And in the left position, we do have the yellow Zerg, IFU's eOnzErG.
And his teammates here as Teal Zerg at the top position, it is going to be Trutacz. And you know, you're absolutely right, because Trutacz had the sunken, so Eon couldn't counter with Lings. So if like 1 more Scourge connected, that last Scourge on Scourge fight where eOnzErG protected his Muta by suiciding Scourge into Scourge, if one of those Scourge hits actually connected, the Muta would have died, and then the game would have continued, because eOnzErG couldn't kill the sunken anymore, and he couldn't afford a Mutalisk, because Trutacz would keep threatening to kill the last drone, because eOnzErG didn't have a sunken in his main anymore. So that was like just down to that, or pretty much down to that last Scourge not connecting on the Mutalisk. But I guess we'll see what happens here in this game.
Yeah, it looks like neither player going to get overloaded here, both actually scouting in the correct direction. And that's going to mean that we could see a little bit of drone roulette coming up from both players here.
Indeed we are. Indeed we are. It's interesting that they scouted different directions. I guess, I mean, the closer natural is the way Trutacz is scouting, so I guess eOnzErG is technically scouting kind of the non-standard way. But I guess we'll see what that means for him. He is going for 12 something, whereas Trutacz has gone for his pool already. Wait, was that a 9 pool? It was indeed.
Was indeed 9 pool, 9 gas, and we see the 12 pool, as you said, from eOnzErG. I guess the one benefit of scouting towards this main for eOnzErG is if you scout towards the natural, if they don't actually build a hatchery there, it takes a long time to actually see what they're doing in their main, so maybe this is actually a little bit better on this map, because it will get you that vision. He'll see the fact that it wasn't 9 pool, 9 gas. Whether or not he can actually count the drones to do that will be an interesting story.
Yep. I mean, he probably... I mean, I imagine these guys are good enough to do that, you know? I mean, ZvZ is such a tight technical matchups. You have to do things like drone counting in this matchup at the highest level to see exactly what's going on. And so he should realize what's happening here. Of course, eOnzErG just getting that expansion. So we kind of have a similar situation, honestly, to last game, where it's basically a fast expansion versus the faster pool from Trutacz. Can these Lings make anything happen?
Now, luckily enough for eOnzErG, he did actually build the pool before he went to expand, so he will have the option of adding his own Lings. He does do that now. He's actually pulling some drones as well to help defend against this. This is so important. He needs to hold this now.
I'm actually surprised he's pulled 3 drones here. I thought normally you pull 2 drones when you go 12 pool against the 9 pool here to defend. But he's being super safe here with the extra drone. Although, of course, that is costing him a little bit of extra mining time in his main base. But I think he should be able to put a drone back now, to be honest. He's actually going to put... no, he's actually just pulled them back a little bit. Really making sure he can defend this, I guess. Now, the thing is, of course, eOnzErG, right now, he has the numbers advantage, but the main issue is that Trutach's Ling speed is going to be finished. In fact, there it is. Ling speed just now finished for Trutacz, and this is where eOnzErG has to be super careful not to allow the Lings into his main base. Normally, you would actually see the Speedling player harassing the hatchery to try and draw the Lings out and make a gap by the ramp. But it looks like Trutacz is just trying to engage as best as he can. Hold on a minute, though. I don't think that's the best arc for Trutacz. Wait a minute.
Yeah, that was not the best engagement whatsoever there for Trutacz. Trutacz hasn't actually added any drones either, so still going semi-all-in. He's actually on for 1 base land. No expansion from him whatsoever, and here's the counter-attack from eOnzErG.
Oh man, eOnzErG speed finishes and he's going straight for the base. His Overlord inside, he sees the Sunken and the Spire. He knows that the Lings of Trutacz were went downwards to try and counterattack. I'm actually surprised he made an extra drone there, it seems, or I don't know if maybe that was transferred. Maybe I'm mistaken there. But 4 Lings
four Lings get in the main.
4 Lings do indeed get in the main. There's actually no Lings here from eOnzErG. I'm actually very surprised by this. He saw the Lings going down.
All of his Lings in though. All of the Lings are actually in the main base. They're trying to get as many drones. A nice drone drill does go down. And there is the Sunken, of course, but he could lose so many drones here.
eOnzErG is... he actually lost everything to that Sunken colony, but there's only 5 drones left mining for Trutacz. How many drones are left for eOnzErG? It looks like only 4. It's 5 drones to 4. eOnzErG, though, has a massive supply advantage. He has a 5 supply advantage. For some reason, the Lings... Oh, it looks like he actually got bugged on the pathing. I think he might have right-clicked Trutach's main, and the Lings tried to run through the back way. But look at this. Trutacz is going to counter with 4 Lings, and because he's got a Sunken colony in a good position, he can actually perhaps come ahead in a potential base race type situation here. Here come the 4 Lings. What is left at home? 2 Lings on the ramp are going to see this happening. Wait, no, where are they going? No, the Lings left!
Oh no, this is bad. eOnzErG doesn't react quick enough. He's trying to pull the drones away. Now, the one thing he can do is actually run through the gas. I think he was getting vision of the back minerals there. That's why he did that. Look at that. Pull straight into the back natural here. I think he's pulling everything to try and go and kill him, but Trutacz cleans up the Lings in his base, only losing 2 drones there, saving the Sunken colony, and eOnzErG is still building Lings. He's still going all the way in with his attacking units, but 2 Lings once again going for that counterattack.
Kicks, we're at single-digit supply for both players again. This is just the same as last game. 8 supply for eOn, 7 supply now for Trutacz. Did he actually get enough money to make a Mutalisk? That might actually be a Mutalisk in that egg. That's why it took up 2 supply. In fact, that's almost certainly what that is. But here we go. The Sunken Colony's super damaged. Can he actually get this? The 2 Lings on the side actually bugging out. Can he get the Sunken Colony? He's at 20 HP. He's going to kill the Sunken Colony. He's going to kill the drones. And I think that's going to be it. I think that is going to be the game in favor of eOnzErG. Trutacz cannot mine. He's running away with his last drone. He's got to get that Muta out, but look at this. He's only got 27 minerals. If he loses this drone, he cannot build anything else. He cannot mine anymore. His 1 Muta is going to counterattack, though, and eOnzErG, he doesn't have an evolution chamber. Wait a minute.
He doesn't even have the money to build anything to actually deal with this. The 3 drones are going to go down as well. But the thing is, there's only 2 Lings out, and the 3 Lings from eOnzErG are going to be able to kill everything. Now, one thing that Trutacz can actually do is build a gas. on one of the bases somewhere randomly on the map. But eOnzErG's actually pulling his drones to go and attack the buildings as well. He wants to win this base race.
He doesn't have 50 minerals, Kicks. He can't build a gas. He doesn't have 50 minerals. If he had 50 minerals, he could build a gas and the Lings wouldn't be able to attack it because they can't go through the eggs. That would actually save his life and potentially win him the game, but he actually lost before mining 50 minerals.
Where's the Mulus got here?
If he can return minerals 3 times, he doesn't even need to mine from a main patch. He can mine from that side patch like 3 times and get 50 minerals, but not if he loses this hatchery.
7 supply to 4 again. The lair is about to go down, and so is Trutacz hopes in this tournament. There's nothing he can do anymore. There still isn't anything that can shoot up for eOnzErG, but there's no way he can kill the buildings in time, and he can't even kill the Lings in time before they kill all the buildings, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, Trutacz can see what's happening with his overlords as well. He should know that he's lost the game, but he just doesn't really want to GG out just yet. After 2 insane, scrappy games, he's actually sending his drone to go counterattack. He's going to go on a suicide mission with his last drone. I mean, there's nothing left for it to do in this game, realistically. One Ling going to wail away on the spawning pool. The other Ling's just going to try and dodge out here. Look at this drone, what's it doing? He's attacking with his drone.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and kill the drones. If he does, all that eOnzErG can build still is actually Lings. So the Mulus killed all of the. Wait, it didn't. The Lings just ran away for some reason. I think eOnzErG doesn't want to throw the game away, so he's not trying to kill the buildings. He knows he doesn't have to, but I don't think there's anything Trutacz can do now.
He's trying to kill the drone. He doesn't want to give up. Oh no, that's cheating, eOnzErG. Come on, man, that's cheating. Come on, you can't do that.
Now, still, this Mulus can kill everything.
eOnzErG has like 180 minerals though, so he can just make drones.
He can, but then the Mulus will just keep killing them. Like, if he kills all the Lings and all the drones, what is eOnzErG going to be able to do? It looks like the Lings have actually tried to go around the back, but get screwed over. There is actually one Ling killing his buildings though.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be the end for poor Trutacz. It looks like he has cleaned up all of the drones, but it's not going to be enough.
Oh man, such a crazy... Wait a minute, can Trutacz force a draw here though? Hold on, hold on.
I don't think he can. The Lings will kill the buildings, I think, beforehand.
I don't know, man. He's going for it. He's gonna try. He's pulling the damaged Lings that the mutas are attacking. This is the last building. This is it. Can the muta kill them fast enough? Oh no, kill it! Elimination! Siba, GG!
Finishes on 2 supply. 2 up from the previous game, but not enough. I think Neon was actually only on 4 supply at the end there as well, so that is a crazy ZvZ. But that will put eOnzErG into the next round with a 2-0 victory over his teammate Trutacz.
Indeed, he will be the first player into the semifinals. It looks like our other quarterfinals are getting underway.